going live while driving. You can see I'm like, just trying to see if I can do this, because as much as I help people, like, it's hard for me to make videos and help them and make videos. So sometimes I kind of have to combine things. Like, when I was giving music lessons, uh, often my office was my car, my vehicle, where, I take my phone calls and handle all that kind of business at Rigmarole. So that's kind of where I'm coming with this. It's not me trying to be extra. I'm really trying to maximize my time. And I want to try, reaching more people, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm busy. So I am literally on my way to Home Depot because I'm doing stuff. I like to make stuff, and I'm working on my home that I'm really getting close to paying off. Okay, so I'm calling this video, "You Got to Be Different to Be Better," and I'm only saying that because there's certain things that people think that they want, but they're not willing to do what it takes to get. And I was talking with a friend last night. He called me up, and I kind of saw the situation that was happening on his podcast show. And I was explaining to him how, sometimes people, they see your light and they want a piece of it. They want a piece of that spark. All right, so it looks like I need to just hold this and drive at the same time. I know. Woo, I'm in the neighborhoods, but I hope nobody sees me. I'm hands-free, but not really. Okay, sorry. So what I mean by being different is that thing that everybody makes fun of you about, right? It's that thing. So me growing up, I knew I was eccentric, and I'm okay with that, and there was always those people making fun of me, saying I'm trying to act white, saying that, oh, you're country, and these were Black people. These were people who looked like me, but yet they wanted me to look and sound a certain way so that they could be more comfortable being the way who they are, right? That's really what it boils down to. When you get ostracized or made fun of, or people question you, they're not necessarily questioning you. They're questioning, why don't you want to participate in what we're doing? Like, are you saying that we're less than? So people do take offense to alternative lifestyles in that way, because they think that you are judging them when really they're judging you, and they are judging themselves based on what they see you doing. So there's I can go into story after story about my own life, but I kind of want to give like an extreme example. So right now, an extreme example that most people would know about would be Elon Musk, right? Like, he's an oddball. He really is. And for whatever reason, he's able to think outside the box and be outside the box. Now, for whatever reason, you might want to demonize him because he's got money, because he's whatever, but at the same time, he thinks differently than others, and he acts accordingly. So then there's levels where there are people who think differently, but then they're too afraid to act because they're too afraid of thinking about what other people are going to say about them, think about them, that kind of thing. But then when those kinds of people see you living in your alternate ways, they might be intrigued, they might be curious, they might even try to make fun of you because they're trying to see, like, well, how are you going to handle this? They're treating you the way that they're afraid of their being treated, that they will be treated that way, right? Like, oh, she different. So that's where I hate when people say that to me. And I was like, and like, I want to be like you, and there's nothing. I know I'm in my feelings a little bit. So What I'm trying to say is, if you want better, you got to be different. You can't just keep doing the same old things and expect different results. There are people who are taking the risk. They're being the mavericks, right? And they're doing it because their hearts desire it that much. And people get jealous because they see deep down you don't care about what they think, right? Me, even as a musician, my whole, like literally my whole life is like people made fun of me by by the clothes I chose to wear, by the music I chose to listen to, the music I chose to perform. Like there's just so many levels of all of this. And then when it comes to spirituality, of course, you know, all of that is in play too, right? And when, even on the flip side, where, sorry, I'm, you know, making a turn here. Um, when men folk, gentlemen, try to approach me that look a certain way, I actually, when I see them, I'm just gonna be honest. Let's all be honest here. I profile people. People profile me, right? So they see me. I don't, and I'm not knocking anybody who dresses this way. So they see that I don't wear enhancements on a regular basis. That's not to say I don't wear enhancements. I do. I just don't wear them on a regular basis. And so they see me out in the world, like right now, I'm going to Home Depot. I can almost guarantee that some dude is going to hit on me, like for real. And I'm not trying to be funny or say that I'm being extra or anything. It's because they see something different. And they may value it, or they may see something where they're like, oh, well, they may see an opportunity as well. And again, I can go into that based on my own parents getting together story, right? So my mom grew up in the country, literally in the country. So um, there are men that think that they want a simple girl, right? They want simple, thinking that I'm simple. Honey, I'm not simple. I know the game and I know how it's played. So as I'm knowing more than they think I know, I'm ahead already because they already think that they know something. But what I'm trying to get at basically with this video is just to say, know your power. Know that what you're doing is the right path for you. It's the right path for you. And yeah, there's always going to be somebody questioning you, coming at you saying, well, why are you doing that? Why are you different? You different, you know, and they'll look at you. They might, you know, snub their nose at you. They might treat you coldly because they see something in you that they are afraid of, something that they long for. They might have that jealousy. All of those things. Yeah, you have to be different to have something different. If you want to be treated differently, you got to be different, right? If you're used to people, you know, calling you a certain kind of name or whatever, or calling you outside your name, I don't know, you know, those kind of things. When those people approach me, I'm not responding in that same manner. Like, I don't respond to people yelling at me. I don't respond to people calling me outside my name. I don't respond to, even online, y'all. I don't even go online acting a certain way because it's not worth it to me. And when I coach other people, I know it's that same old adage that your mom told you. It's like, oh, sticks and stones kind of thing. Now, I'm going to say false to that, but then I'm also going to give you true to that. Okay? It's true, but then it's not true. It's true because it does affect you. Okay? It does affect you when people have a belief about you and they lash out at you. So yeah, I'm going to say that part is true. But they don't really know or internalize what's actually going on. All they know is, oh, this person's different. And that's a threat to me. That's all they know, right? And so, yes, that will affect you if you're on that level with them. But if you're not on that level with them and they see something like they almost, I walk around in the world and I'm dressed a certain way. I already know that they don't even have words. They don't even have words for what I am and do and be, right? Because they're too busy being in shock. And I'm just being myself. I'm not doing anything particularly extra. I am coming with ease and comfort in my mind and in my heart. I'm not worried about oh what kind of uh, pitfall is happening now. I'm just looking for the benefits and the glory of life. That's all. And if you don't have it, then I guess we are not compatible. And that's how I see things. So yeah, you do have to be different to be better. And so no, I don't do a lot of the same things a lot of other people do, and I'm not judging them per se. I judge them when they come across my path. Now, if they're out there just doing whatever, I'm just like, I don't really care. I'm not trying to tell people to do a certain thing. I'm not telling women to drop the enhancements. It's like, do what you want to do. But just know, if you're out there and if you're looking for something different in this world, it is out there. And there are people who will welcome you with open arms. And there are people who will support you. That's all. That's what I'm saying. As I'm walking around, licking my lips. Sorry, y'all, but I'm makeup free today because today is a day for my skin to rest. And I'm just, enjoying life, enjoying the process, trusting the process, right? And I just hope more people realize that the only thing that's really stopping you is you. It's not them. They're just saying words. People say words all the time. They don't even know what they mean half the time. They don't even know what they want to say half the time because they are reacting. They're lashing out, having adult tantrums. I see it all the time. People try to manipulate you to get what they want instead of just asking for it straight out, right? Because they don't know how to be like, to really want what they want and go for it and know that you might not always get it the way that you think you want it. I think that's another thing. A lot of people are afraid of rejection and being ostracized or being made fun of. That's a form of rejection. Nobody likes that. But if you're looking to make changes in your life, you're going to have to face it. There's going to be people who will challenge you because they want you a part of one of us, right? One of us. They want that. They're too afraid to do it for themselves. And that's all that I'm saying. You just know that it's right because that's what you want. Your heart's desire is important. It is. Okay? As I pull up into this Home Depot now, I'm going to buy some stuff. I don't know. I do like working with my hands. I do like woodworking and stuff like that. I don't know. I geek out on a lot of different things. But that doesn't stop me. If somebody's like, you do that? It's like, yeah. And? And you see, I'm laughing because it's like, that means they're not. They don't get the benefit that I'm getting out of it because they don't see the benefit. Because I guess I was going to use the word myopic. Is that the right word for this? It's like they're short-sighted. They don't see the big picture. They don't see it. As I'm parking with my one good arm here. Look, I know how to drive. But anyway. So yeah, that's what I want to say. You got to be different to be better. Okay? I'm working on more videos. I'm coming with new ideas on how to improve people's lives, really. Those who are ready. If you're not ready, then, that's cool, whatever. But if you are ready, you know what to do. Subscribe. Check me out. Ask questions. Okay? You got to be ready. So even when I was giving music lessons, it would be so interesting where and I used to work in a music store doing this. I didn't work for the music store. That was always interesting when certain people walked up in and tried to, I don't know, pull the customer service game on me. I could tell those stories too. But anyway, but most of the times when I'm in, waiting on in between students and stuff, I'll go to the sales floor and pick up a guitar and start playing. And people will be, and it's mostly men, of course, they'd be like with their eyes bugged out and stuff. And I always thought that was funny because it's like, of course, you don't think about that. You never seen someone like me, and that's okay. But now you have. And now your mind is blown. But anyway, with that, I say take care. Bye. Let me get up into this Home Depot.